everybody. I'm Judith Taby and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm so happy you're checking this out. I hope you enjoy this reading. Please feel free to browse my channel for other pick-a-piles videos and spiritual story time. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate you all. So today's pick-a-pile, I've been guided to it's like focusing on everything is not black and white. So I used all my black and white decks, and we're just going to see what universe has messages for you. There's going to be, I'm going to draw from this side as far as what your obstacle is, what you need to heal, and then the decks from this side will be your guidance and how universe is going to help you. So let's get 4 cards for 4 piles. Everything is not always black and white. What do they need to heal? Oh my God. Pile 1. What do viewers need to work on and heal? Everything is not always black and white. We have a card for pile 2 viewers. One card for pile 2 viewers. Thank you. And we need 1 card for pile 3 viewers. Thank you. And 1 more card, please, for pile 4 viewers. Ooh. Okay, so we have 2 cards that came out for that, and we're going to give that to you. Okay. And then for those who like to pick from crystals, for pile 1, we'll do the black moonstone. Palmstone. For pile 2 viewers, we have the Dalmatian jasper tumblestone. There we go. Get that in focus so you can see it. For pile 3 viewers, we have the chrysanthemum stone. And for pile 4 viewers, we have the rainbow moonstone. Okay, so these are your piles: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. I will see you at your piles. Welcome, viewers. If you are interested in hanging out while I do the shuffling process, you're welcome to join me. Actually, it will help pull the energies. So, what is their obstacle? What do they need to heal and work on with their black and white viewing? We have 1 card for each pile, please. Thank you. That's pile 1. We have a card for pile 2 viewers, please. What do they need to heal and work on in their black and white viewings? Okay, thank you. And then pile 3, we have 1 card for pile 3 viewers. Thank you. And then pile 4 viewers. 1 card for pile 4 viewers. This one doesn't want to come out, so we'll take it. Okay. And then let's We have one card for pile 1 viewers. It's a big deck. My hands are too tiny. Just shuffling this. All right, can we have one card? Okay, let's pile 1. We have a card for, oh, that fell right out. Pile 2. Okay, pile 3. And then the card for pile 4 viewers. And we have one card for pile 4 viewers. Okay. And then we're going to take 3 tarot cards. Let me move these over. And we have 3 tarot for pile 1 viewers, please. 3 cards. Thank you. 1, 2. We need one more, please. Thank you. And then pile 2 viewers. 1, 2. 3. Thank you. Okay. Let's put the biggest card on the bottom so it's easier to grab. Okay, and then we need for pile 3 viewers, 3 cards, please. Okay, we have one that flipped over. 2 more, please, for pile 3 viewers. What they need to work on for healing? Nothing. Everything is not just black and white. One more card for them, please. Pile 3 viewers. Okay, thank you. Okay. And then we have 3 for pile 4 viewers. Cool. That's too many. Need 3 cards, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That jumped out very quickly. Okay. Then we need, how is universe guiding and helping them? 1 card for each pile, please. How is universe helping and guiding? All right, so we have 1. We need for pile 2. Okay, and pile 3, and then pile 4. Then 1 card for each pile. How are you guiding them? What guidance are you providing for pile 1 viewers? 1 card, please. Thank you. Pile 2 viewers, how are you guiding them? Thank you. Pile 3 viewers, how are you guiding them? Thank you. And pile 4 viewers, how are you guiding them? Okay. card for each pile, please. Life is not black and white. Let's give them some healing guidance. Okay. We have pile 1. Pile 2, please. 1 card for pile 2. Thank you. Pile 3. And pile 4. 1 card for pile 4. Thank you. And then we need 3 of the tarot from here. 3 cards for pile 1 viewers. 1, 2. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3. These 2 landed here, so I'm going to leave those there. 1, 2, 3. We need 1 more for pile 3 viewers, please. Okay, so these all go here, so we still need 1 for pile 3 viewers. Okay, so you get an extra one apparently. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, these are your cards. Pile 3, and pile 4. So I will see you at your piles. Seat you. That's interesting. Seat you. Take a seat and pay attention to these messages is what I've just heard. Hey, pile 1 viewers, you selected the black Moonstone. All right, let's put that right there. So this was, let's see, these are the healing, and these are, so we have the golden egg, we have smoky quartz, trust in your new path, all will work out for you. It's interesting, I'm already seeing color here. You have the 3 of Swords, the King of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. All right, let's slide this over. Okay, smoky quartz. Emotional blockage, negative thoughts. This beautiful smoky quartz crystal has appeared in your reading today to help you to release and express the many emotions that you have kept suppressed for quite some time. There's an emotional cause to all physical symptoms, so know that by acknowledging and expressing how you feel, you allow healing to occur. Do not be afraid to cry, for your tears will wash away your sadness and restore your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. There is a jewel to be found in every teardrop. Trust. This card signifies that healing is occurring right now. I'm going to get my smoky quartz. They're telling me to go grab it, so I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my smoky quartz. It's a very dark and deep one, which I really love about this. But they want me to leave it here for you. To feel the energy emanating from this to help you in healing. Okay, so I'm going to put that. Unfortunately, it's so dark, like you can't even see, even if I put it up to the light. Okay. All right, so releasing, letting out a good cry, which brings me to the golden egg. In this deck, this is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook, and so it's representing all the elements and animals. However, this is not earth, air, water, earth, air, water, or fire. It's spirit. This represents spirit. So I want to read what this card says. And it says, the golden egg, it's a message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. And I'm also hearing you got to let out a good cry. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. Hence, letting out that good cry. That does put you in a state of vulnerability, which is okay to be in. Whether you were programmed or taught to keep everything bottled up, that is not true, and that's not correct. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, you know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Now, there is a visual here, and I'm going to show you. Let's see if I can get this into focus. So this little baby, oh, that just made it worse, didn't it? That looks like a Capricorn sign on the chest. So I don't know if some of you are Capricorns or Sun, Moon, Rising, Chiron sign, you know. But this also is the center of your fourth chakra, your heart chakra. Anahata is what they're making me feel. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Number 43, trust in your new path. All will work out for you. Your emotional body is extremely active. Go with it. Let it release what it needs to. When you hold on too tight, it makes you rigid. This is where the pain and stiffness is. Let go and be free to flow. Let go, release, and be free to flow. Let go, release, be at peace and flow. Let go, release, be at peace and flow. Let go, release, be at peace and flow. So immediately they're bringing me to the King of Cups here. Like, he's sure-footed and holding on to the rope, but look, I mean, do you see how violent the water is? And water represents emotions. This is your blockage, right? This is what you need to work on. So you do not have control of your emotions yet. You know, he's able, I don't know, I just feel like the water in his cup is even spilling out everywhere. You need to step into your King of Cups and take control and be the captain of your ship, and so your crew can trust you and be confident in you. Now in this deck, there's 2 Three of Swords cards. So whether you know the Three of Swords cards, don't like let go of what you know the Three of Swords cards to be, because as you can see, this is very different. It's a book, and he's very much in his head. So I'm going to read this card meaning here so you can, I want you to take a good look at that. Some people have a different way of interpreting the Three of Swords based on the numerological properties of the number 3, the triad. Because the suit of swords deals with the element of air and therefore the mind, the suit as a whole can be interpreted as a progression from unknowing to knowing. Since the Ace of Swords, associated with number 1, also known as the monad, is a card that brings the discovery of truth. The number 1 is the creative big bang of the mind. The number 2 of swords, the 2 is the dyad, and it's all about duality and the choices of the mind. We've now reached the number 3, the triad. In the 3 of swords, where what we've learned from the Ace of Swords combined with the 2 of swords, the truth and creativity, and the ability to make choices and proper discernment, brings us to the growth and expansion of the mind through multiplicity. New ways of thinking and seeing things. Remember, this whole reading is about everything's not black and white. It calls for harmony and equilibrium between the 2 forces that once were opposing. For this reason, the card portrays the image of a young man in the midst of gaining knowledge. 3 swords stand upright, piercing the book of thought, unlocking the living knowledge as it flies off the pages. They take flight and enter the receptive grail of the mind, a fertile ground where their seeds can germinate and develop fully if properly tended to. Okay, and then the 2 of Wands, like, is you're setting, looking out on the future, making your plans to go, but you haven't made those steps. You're still, like, I feel like you've bottled up so much and held back so much that you've not taken those steps that you need to. You've not opened your heart and your mind and release the emotions that you are just like, there's so much that needs to come out. But I like how this said, like, you've got your thought process of how we're supposed to deal with emotions and process emotions is not correct. And granted, it's no fault of your own. It's how you were raised. like that picture is that baby, that Capricorn baby. Like from birth, you've been programmed, as you know. Now, whether you're male or female, it's energy, masculine, feminine. And I feel like you are a masculine energy. And you've been programmed that men don't show their emotions. Men don't cry. Men don't, you know. And if you're a female, I don't know, I get, that song is playing right now, Big Girls Don't Cry. So I don't know, this is a general reading, but they're making me feel like whatever energy that you're in, you've just not mastered handling your emotions because you're keeping them bottled up. Like you've got like, it's this raw egg, not a hard-boiled egg, but a raw egg. It's very fragile, and even though it's that shell protects and nurtures that embryo that's in there to grow into a chicken, it's still a very fragile, delicate thing. And I feel like you've just put all your emotions in this nest and like sealed, like almost like sealed it in gold so it's impenetrable. But this card kept saying release the flow and flow. Like you've got to open that book of understanding and knowledge and know that holding up and bottling your emotions is not healthy. It's not. It's a huge emotional blockage. You need to release it, ground yourself, and protect yourself. All right, so let's see what universe has for you as far as guidance. Grounding, here we go. I just said that. Reconnect with nature, balance sensitivity, and a crystalline grid. Yeah, so you've got to really work on balancing your emotions so you can become that King of Cups. Reconnecting with nature is one way. Now this is interesting. This says, don't stop. A miracle is around the corner. Now, again, remember I said you've not taken these steps. And it's interesting because under the full moon, she's been digging. She's started the work, but then you stopped. And you know how here in this card it says crystalline grid. You're literally inches away from hitting that crystal cluster. You're just maybe one or two more shovels and you'd be hitting this. So don't stop. Continue what you were doing, what you had started doing. And we have shapeshifter. And what's interesting to me is immediately looking at this card, we're dealing with a lot, black and white, and then there's that saying, like there's that gray area, and I see a lot of gray in this card. But this red cloak brings me back to the heart chakra, your heart. All right, so we have the Emperor, Strength, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see, I don't want to block. Let's see, let's move this up. Move this down, this over. Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure you can see everything. Over here, and I'm going to read Shapeshifter. The symbol is a white wolf. The keywords are instinct, illusion, deceptive, and camouflage. Our awakened soul is on the alert, and for good reason. Something doesn't feel right. She is crouched in a crouched stance that allows her some cover, but also the abilities to spring forward and move quickly if she needs to. She's been on the road for some time and has learnt to listen to her instincts when they tell her to pause and listen before moving ahead. The white wolf, her guide, is howling in warning. Here he is the spirit manifestation of pure instinct telling her to be cautious. This spirit guide has been with her entire life and is her constant companion. She is shielded by a red cloak for power, security, and protection, and is wearing practical traveling gear and footwear underneath. Her well-being and survival mean more to her than all the pretty things she left behind. What is she in search of? You determine that. The shapeshifter card has come up in your reading today to tell you what you already know. Something is not what it seems. You need to look beyond the surface. Do what our awakened soul's doing. Pause, step back, and listen. And it said that. And this, right? Said that you've got to go into that meditation and go into quiet, right? That's what this card spoke of. If you are able to listen and be guided by your instincts, take action when you know you need to, instead of looking back in hindsight. Oh, I skipped it, I'm sorry. The shapeshifter card is coming to your reading to tell you what you already know. It's not seeing you looking far away. It's doing pause, step back and listen. The red flags have been there. You can no longer ignore your gut instinct. Okay. Be on alert for people or situations that may try to tangle you in their drama and issues. This is the card of the trickster. Those who act like chameleons, changing who they are and what they want to try to come out on top. If you are able to listen and be guided by your instincts, take action when you know you need to, instead of looking back in hindsight, then this card takes you from being the hunted to the hunter. You are truly in your power when you have lived in alignment with your feeling, intuition, and instincts. It's a true gift to listen, to know when you act and when to stay still, to allow opportunities and people to pass that may be shiny but not aligned with your highest good. So it's bringing me to this strength card. Universe is guiding, telling you don't stop. Continue on this path because you are on the right direction. You have this power within you. You've always had it. You've just had to quiet your mind and trust what you know. So I feel like the strength and the emperor and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I believe it is in reverse. Yeah, because all the other numbers up here. Okay. So how this is making me feel right now is your guidance of what you need to do, the path you need to take. Don't stop. Continue on, reconnecting with yourself, balancing your emotions and your sensitivity. And by quieting yourself and showing yourself this love and nurturing and vulnerability, that gives you by showing your vulnerability and trusting and releasing and crying, that's when you're showing your strength and you come into emperor energy. And what they're what they're showing me with this card is the Ten of Pentacles, you know, represents a happy home, and, you know, there's the family and the dog and their wealth and abundance. But the guidance here that they're showing me is it's the home. You've got to, like I said, how you were raised, programmed incorrectly. So by you standing in your power, showing your vulnerability, crying, releasing, quieting your mind, even though it's gonna how to help me find my words, even though it's gonna block the traditional view of what a happy home is because of your upbringing and how they raised you. By you doing the opposite, because you know, this is what universe is telling you, all this blockage, all this viewing things of black and white is not correct. But once you step into this vulnerability, quiet yourself, release, balance your emotions, and showing your vulnerability, and by doing that, you're in your strength, you're in your emperor power. The joy and like, see how this card is so colorful, and in this reading it's like, it's not, everything's not black and white. The world is full of color. There's, you know, the sun, the symbol of the rainbow is God's promise to us, right? The happiness at the end of the rainbow, that abundance at the end of the rainbow. So even though it's the opposite of that happy home, Ten of Pentacles, it's in reverse, it's blocked, that's where your joy and happiness will be. Like, I hope you get what I'm trying to say here, because it's hard to, like, by you doing what you need to do for yourself, even though it's going to disrupt that happy home with your family, your parents, your upbringing, that's where the joy and color, like, it's going to be such a blessing and abundance, even though it's opposite of what the Ten of Pentacles should be, if that makes sense. That's what they're showing me. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Pile 1 viewers. I hope it helped. I always say everything is not black and white. This world is full of colors, and there's always a different way, another way to view things, see things, heal things. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. I truly appreciate you being here. If this did help, please click the like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe notification tab. And I look forward to connecting with you next time. In the description below will be the decks I've used, how you can reach me for a personal reading, and other ways you can help support this channel. Love and light. Hey, Pile 2 viewers, you selected the Dalmatian Jasper. Okay, so not everything is always black and white. These will be your guidance. This is what your obstacle is. We have the raccoon. You're hiding behind a mask about something. Molybdenite. Now this is not one I'm familiar with. I love me some crystals, as you could tell by my cloth here. Stay strong and be a guiding light. Ground yourself. Be love. And that's number 14. And we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. And the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So the raccoon is a talented shadowy and is always in hiding. Right? And the shadow side of a raccoon points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity and who my audience thinks I am. What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. Okay. Now, let's see. What is this? I love when I learn something new. So this is a new crystal to me. Molybdenite. A message from the stars. Your life is always held in perfect equilibrium by the divine natural order that exists within all creation. Believing that you have somehow failed or made the wrong decision or choice is simply an illusion. There's nothing you need to change or fix in your life apart from your sometimes unbalanced perceptions, mainly your self-criticism. This is so interesting because this spoke about self-image. Know that you are always worthy of love and you are eternally blessed. Start to accept all of who you are as you are, and you will see your life magically and lovingly transform. All is in perfect divine order. From a pure spiritual perspective, there are no mistakes in life. Every experience is a lesson in love and wisdom. So by starting to accept who you are, you can take off that mask. All right. Number 14. It is nothing to do with you and how you have conducted yourself. It is about their path and how they choose to walk. Be free of the guilt. Burden of responsibility is not yours to bear. You are free from this. You are walking your own path, and even though they cross, coincide, and join sometimes, they stay on your own path as for guide. All right, so let me read the other part of this card first, so we're not confused. Fear is a trap for you. When you worry about others, you fall in. Their lives are their own to direct. I know you want the best for them. However, they need to do it on their own, in their way, without interference. All around you are people who are struggling at the moment. They are at difficult parts of their lives. Stay strong. Be a guiding light. Remind them of their benevolence, the truth of their perfection and unlimited potential. Remember what this card spoke of. That's true for everybody. They can do anything, but most importantly, to love who they are, where they are going, and where they have been. It is nothing to do with you and how you've conducted yourself. It is about their paths and how they choose to walk. Be free of the guilt. Burden of responsibility is not yours to bear. You are free from this. You are walking your own path, and even though they cross, coincide, and join at times, to stay on your own path, ask for guidance from Spirit. Be careful you don't step off your path and onto another's, for then you are lost to yourself. Ground yourself, breathe love wherever you go, and remember every path is different. Comparison is not helpful. It implies one is greater than or lesser than the other. All is equal. All is one. Love where you are. Love your path. It is pre-chosen by you before your human journey began. It's why you are here. Love, laughter, and enjoyment on your journey. Keep it light and keep in the light. Step out of the shadow. You are always blessed and showered in love from Spirit. Blessed be love. So this is definitely, I guess you've forgotten or you've been hiding from how you are of divine love and source, and Spirit and universe has your back. Like you've got, So what's interesting to me is the Ten of Swords is usually represented in a guy with all these in his back and he's dead and bleeding. But as you can see, he is very much alive. he's just pinned down. Like all these swords are tacking him down to the ground. And this person walking on their path, he's holding that last sword. So this is definitely in relation to this card where have you stepped onto someone else's path? So this person is like pinning you down, like stop interfering with me. You've got your own path and journey to work through. And I also feel like this Queen of Pentacles, she's let me see if I can get in here close. So see, this is a locked box, and all her possession has been locked away. Her value, her worth, her self-love. With this mask that you've been wearing, you've had all this locked away. You've forgotten how divinely protected and loved you are. And the Nine of Cups speaks of joy. It's supposed to be, you know, the happiest card in the deck, and yours came in reverse. So you've been blind. Okay, let me read them. You've been with this mask on and hiding in the shadows. You have forgotten your true worth and value, and how Spirit is guiding you and loving you. But you've forgotten that, and I think as a distraction, they're making me feel like as a distraction, you've been like interfering with other people's journeys, which has, you know, and all of this has not been bringing you any joy or happiness. You know, are you being competitive? Like this is also speaks of when you're out of balance, it's competitive, or like starving artist. A raccoon is a very talented creature. All right, so let's see, how is universe guiding you? We have heart awakening. Breathe into the heart. The heart knows. Inner illumination. Yep, so self-love, self-worth. They ain't like this card spoke of. Here, you are completely surrounded by your angels. So awaken that heart. Caution. Keep your guard up. So what I'm getting from this is be careful to not keep casting out that web to trap other people. Like they're walking on their path and you've put this spider web in to catch them, to stop them because of your interfering. So what I'm getting from this is caution. Stop casting that spider web. Like you need to, instead of being in the center of this web and collecting everybody else, you need to be in the center of this bubble of spirit. Change. Yep. This snake is shedding its skin. It's time to rebirth, renew yourself, take off the mask. It's very interesting. Like I get raccoon, like the way how raccoon's hair is. I don't know if you could see, it's very wispy. Like this dude's hair is very wispy. So it's time to take the mask off and shed this skin. So we have the world in reverse. So it's, yep, this cycle, this has to come to an end. The Son of Cups, and it's making me feel like this rainbow of light looks like that raccoon wispy hair. Take your mask off and people will see the beautiful swan that you are. and the Daughter of Cups in reverse. Okay, so what they're making, let me make room here. So for pile 2 viewers, when you start loving yourself, right, and you start accepting how loved and protected and grounded you are, coming from heart space, taking out the values of taking out your worth out of that locked box. A baby swan is that ugly gosling, right? It's gray, like it's just this gray looking duck, right? The baby swans are not beautiful. But universe is guiding you here, saying, like, this card came out in reverse. You are not that ugly duckling. You're not. You are a beautiful swan. So remember, you are completely surrounded and supported by love, by the angels. You have to take your mask off and stay in your own lane, is what I'm hearing. Stay in your own lane. Stop being that spider trapping. Oh, so they're showing me this is you. You're the one that, like, stop casting that net out, and it's a bird, like, this is your burden. By you interfering in everyone else's life because you don't feel you're worthy to focus and shine who you are, that's a huge burden on you, and that's why you haven't found your happiness. But it's time for this cycle to end. Shed, make a change, take your mask off, and be careful not to keep falling back into that, because you are the beautiful swan, and universe is offering you this cup of love. Your heart knows. Focus on your heart chakra. Open that up. Self-worth, self-love, and then remember that you are in this bubble of angel source, Father, God source, Mother Creatrix, love. I hope that helped pile 2 viewers. If it did, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please just click that button. It's free for you to do, and it helps out my channel. In the description box below, I will have all the decks I've used, how you can contact me for a personal reading, and other ways you can support this channel. I look forward to connecting to you next time, pile 2 viewers. Love and light. Hey, pile 3 viewers. You selected the Chrysanthemum stone. This is one of my favorite stones. Okay, let's see what we have here. These are your guidance cards. Set them over here for now. And then these are what we got. So we have the peacock. We have jasper red. Dream big, dream with your heart. And then we have the hanged one. That's interesting. Show that to you. It's a very interesting. See, it's in the upright position, but it's like the whole world is upside down. Has your world been turned upside down? Okay, let's see. 6 of Wands in reverse and 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. All right, so. Okay, my camera just shut off. Sorry about that. So the peacock, let's see. This is an air element animal. And the peacock is inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. Okay, so you are advanced. This card came out in your reading. Red jasper, nurture, care, protection, energy flow, life force. You may soon find yourself drawn into a situation in which you feel compelled to care for and protect someone who is in need of help. This may be a person or a pet that has recently suffered some kind of trauma and is suffering from anxiety or depression. Your love and attention will help them heal, and simultaneously you will subconsciously heal an aspect of yourself that is also yearning to be nurtured. You will heal an emotional trauma you experienced in the past, possibly in your childhood, or it may even stem from a past life. There is no need to recollect the past or try to figure out anything out. Remember that we each mirror one another, and self-healing can automatically occur when we care for another's needs. Trust in the healing power of love. So remember, now this is your obstacle, what's being blocked. You know, the reading is not everything is black and white. So you don't know that you are a peacock. You don't know that you have attained this level of extreme rarity and that you have healing powers. Right? Number 38, dream big, dream with your heart. They want me to read. Dream big. There's no point in dreaming small because you think that's all you deserve or all you'll get. That is when the mind and fear is involved. Dream with your heart. Lead with your heart. Your heart knows what you deserve, everything. All that you dream of, you deserve the best. The heart knows you can achieve this. Forget about the how. The universe takes care of that. So like here, it was spoke about, you know, like you don't need to investigate anything. Just help that person. And by you helping that person, you're helping yourself. You know the heart is involved when you love what you are wishing for. Love is the feeling. Love is the creator. Fear is the tear it down feeling. So love the dream. Build it up with love. Build it with love. Create with love is the energy. When you love, you can create anything. Your heart is open. Can you feel it? Love is the power of all. The most powerful force in the universe. Reach high. Dream it with love. Love, love, love. Dream it big. Dream it with love. Blessings, dear one. Be love. So, right off, you know, right from the beginning, remember I was looking at this card because it was a little confusing me because the hanged one, you know, it's usually the person hanging upside down, but the world is upright. It's that person hanging upside down, looking, getting a different perspective of things. However, this card, and I'm going to read this, the hanged one, because I love this deck. Usually has a little twist on the meaning, you know. So number 12, suspended above the ground dangles the hanged one. He is us and we are him. We see through his eyes and feel palpably his predicament. The world is askew, a dizzying rush of emotion and confusions. We are not accustomed to seeing the world from this perspective. Everything appears strange and yet new. How did the hanged one get there? Was it his own doing? Or was it something inflicted upon him? We can't assume he's bound in any way, as we really can only see what's in front of him. Perhaps it's not important how he got there, but rather how this situation has changed him and how his perception of the world has since changed. The road ahead of him ends near a home with no one else in sight. No one, that is, except two inquisitive ravens, Hugin and Munin, Odin's trusted messengers. They represent thought and mind. One of them holds a small branch in his beak as an offering. If the hanged one appears in your reading, it offers you an opportunity to see things from a different perspective. This is the time when evolution will come about through stasis rather than action. The hanged one brings a period of stillness or even possibly stagnation. It indicates a spiritual evolution achieved only through sacrifice or loss. It can augur a time of discomfort. Still, the discomfort is worth the price, as the reward will be greater than the sacrifice. In life, nothing of value is achieved without some form of sacrifice. Time, energy, comfort, and anything you've personally cleaved to can be temporarily affected. No matter the methods, transformation will occur. All right, so these are Odin's messengers. And so, all right, let me take a look here. So speaking of the peacock and the beauty within and without, and the rarity of that is, like here this performer is holding the bouquet of roses, everyone's standing and applauding, and she's curtsying. This came in reverse. You are not, and Eight of Pentacles is getting, working. So Spirit wants you to know that you have not seen your value and worth and your rarity. The way you're viewing yourself is completely turned your world upside down. It's so wrong that it's literally, it's, I don't know, they're blocked, like you're so blocked from this that, like the hanged man, spoke of a changed perspective. So you're seeing yourself incorrectly. That's what the problem is. You need to set your world upright and correct. All right, so how is universe helping and guiding you? So we have take a step, get into action, co-create with spirit. Your path will appear. And I feel like here's some more messengers. Action, awaken the warrior woman within. Again, like here, people, it's all about taking steps, right? You've been in stagnation, trapped in an incorrect view. Oh, the labyrinth. Interesting. This is really... Do you see here what's happening? It's all about forward momentum, walking, taking the step, action, walking a labyrinth. The star. You need to see that you are that star, that bright, shining, beautiful Wheel of Fortune, and how lucky the universe is telling you that you need to tap into the wisdom and knowledge. There's an owl. You've got so much blessings tied up waiting for you. The Ace of Swords. It's time to see the truth. And the Four of Wands. Okay, so it's a solid foundation. You need to get out of your head and connect with your heart. Remember, this spoke about dream big with your heart. So there's a lot. It's gonna take time. This I don't know if you're familiar, but walking a labyrinth is a very slow, methodical meditation walking, because it literally sends you like all through one side to the other and then back. Like, it's not just walking in circles. So I don't know if you've ever walked a labyrinth, but maybe if there's one in your area, you should go walk it, because it's very interesting how you start in and then you walk here and then it brings you over to the other side, and then you come back and then you come back. So it's very interesting how it sends you on this maze, right? But it's a whole meditation process, and universe is clearly, things are not black and white. It's not. You need to open your heart and see all the color, like all this fortune is all rainbow of colors, all string rainbow ribbons tied up here, and you're a shining star, and it's all colored, and the peacock is very colorful, right? So you need to get out of your black and white thinking. You need to remember who you are. Take the steps, get into action, stand up. It might take time for you walking this path, but you truly have so much fortune waiting for you, because you are a shining star. Universe has provided you the foundation, but you have to get out of your head and go within to your heart to find it. That's what I have for you, Pile 3 viewers. I hope that helped. If it did, please click the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, just click that button. It's free for you to do, and it does help my channel out. In the description below will be all the decks I've used, how you can reach me to schedule a private reading if you're interested, and other ways you can support the channel. You are a beautiful peacock. Open up those feathers and strut your stuff. You've got this. Hey, Pile 4 viewers, you selected the Rainbow Moonstone. Okay, oh, that's right, you had 2. All right, so these are guidance. I'll put those over here. And let's see what we got here. We have the starfish and the unicorn. Very interesting combination. We have fluorite. Let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth, number 35. And then you have the 7 of Swords in reverse. The Fool. Let's see if we can make room for everything here. And 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so for the starfish card, water element. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? So again, this is, everything's not black and white, what you need to heal and work on, and obstacles. So the starfish talks about feels empty and gossips. The unicorn card represents spirit element, reconnecting to a higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up, the curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. So that's interesting how they're making me feel like you need to stop focusing on your external beauty and shallowness and focus more in on your inner divine beauty, the unknown about you. So fluorite, psychic protection, emotional stability, concentration. Fluorite emanates a highly spiritual vibration that can shield you from negative influence or negative person that is causing you to be emotionally imbalanced. Know that you are being surrounded by love and light, and trust in the protection you are now receiving. Let go of your fears and concerns and allow this wondrous healing to occur. Start to focus on the things that bring joy to your life. Focus on all you would love to be doing rather than worrying about what others think. Yeah, you gotta, get out of that shallowness. Who cares what, I don't even need to say it. You're receiving the message. You're hearing this. You are safe and eternally loved. Nothing can harm you except your own fears. Trust. Now for the let go of the fixed plan, that's number 35. Allow for spontaneity and growth. So life is a journey of ups and downs, sidewards and backward steps. It is this for all beings. For that is where the lessons are. Letting go of a fixed plan of how life will be allows for growth and spontaneity. All the happiness beings allow for variations in their path, not weighed down by how it should be, but lightened and inspired by how it is. You have done a lot, achieved a lot, and learned a lot in this life, and the many before. Now you can relax and spread the love of your experience to all wherever you go. No need to compete or feel diminished by the success of others or weighed down and concerned by their failures. Life has a way of working out if you let it guide you with love as the compass. Lead on with love at the center of your world and watch the beauty and contentment unfold. Blessed be. So, again, this brings me back to this starfish energy that you're in. You've got to step out of that. It's not a competition. You're out of, so these cards to me, are, the Seven of Swords is a cheater, a liar, a thief. So I feel more like you're lying to yourself and you're cheating yourself out of taking that step of like they're showing me the Fool, like being silly and foolish and not being so concerned of how you appear to others. Because this persona that you're putting up and showing everyone and not showing your true inner beauty is you're out of balance. You're not balancing it. You know, like they're showing me like this is your starfish energy that you're showing the world, and your unicorn is hidden. And this has put you out of balance. You know, you've got to trust. You're protected. You're not taking that leap of faith. You're cheating yourself out of. All right. So how's universe guiding you? It's going to help you. So we have guidance from spirit, awareness above your head. Spirit is communicating, support. Well, dang, pile 4 viewer. You know? Guidance from spirit, awareness above your head. They're communicating with you. I mean, I feel that right now, but let's continue on here. Oh my gosh. Another unicorn. Forgiveness. Set yourself free. I love when the card, like, you can't make this shiz up. Okay? Set yourself free. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself that you've been in this starfish energy, but let your unicorn shine, which is your divinity, your love from within and all surrounding you. Wow. Adventure. So they're bringing me like you've got to take this leap of faith, go through this doorway. You're being totally, remember, your compass, your universe is guiding you. Like, they're showing you the way. Son of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Daughter of Pentacles. Okay. So they're making me feel like you've got, when you transform and shed the skin and show your true inner light, so they're showing me in the 4 of Cups traditional tarot. The dude is sitting in front of 3 cups looking unsatisfied, and universe is holding out that Ace of Cups for, just take the cup, right? That cup of love, self-love, self-worth, self-value. So universe is showing you currently, and don't take this the wrong way, but you are this rat, right? You are this one that's cheating yourself out by being in this starfish energy. So you are blocking, like, see, the rat is covering these cups. So you're the one that's blocking all that can come into you. All the growth and love and spiritual freedom. So universe is telling you, you've got, stop blocking your cup here. And when you show and shed and show your unicorn, this is a baby fawn, and with the rainbow, like, all your abundance will come. And you'll still be this beautiful, beautiful, delicate, gentle creature. So stepping into your unicorn energy, you're going to release the starfish energy and come into this beautiful, gentle dawn, nurturing, loving, caring, fragile. All right, pile 4 viewers. I just really see, you know, forgive yourself, set yourself free, let go of the fixed plan. You're protected. You're being totally guided by spirit. And all your, it's gonna, you know, your abundance will come. But you've got to just trust and let the plan happen. Don't, like, just let them guide you. You're prepared. Like, you've got your back. They're providing you everything you need to go on that journey. There's no reason to be scared. I hope this helped. Again, now everything's black and white. You know, it's a beautiful, colorful world here. And let all your true colors shine. Not this false bravado that you put up. Because it's keeping you out of balance. And you're only cheating yourself out of your abundance. I mean, just look at this card, right? Look at all the guidance. And Spirit is communicating with you. I don't know if some of you, like, this just caught my eye, so I don't know if some of you are Star Trek fans, but isn't that their spaceship right there? Let me see if we... It looks like the Star Trek ship to me. So that's specific for somebody, I don't know. Okay, please click the like button if this helped in any way. Please comment below if you are a Trekkie. I would be curious about that. And if you haven't already, why have you not subscribed to my channel? It's free to you just to click that button, and it helps out me and my channel. In the description box below will be all the decks I've used, how you can reach me for a personal reading, and other ways you can help support the channel. Truly appreciate you being here. Just remember, you are that unicorn. And let that unicorn out. Love and light, Pile 4 viewers.